Beleza. Tá tudo certo, tudo certo. Então, vamos lá então. E aí, galerinha. Bom, tudo pronto. Bora lá. História normal, vamos no normal. E começou, hein? Deixa eu só preparar aqui. Aumentar um pouco mais o som. Deixa eu só vir aqui. Aqui já. Bom, já estamos aí então. Enrolar. O negócio. Agora.
Assim.
Calma aí. Uhum.
Tá transmitindo no YouTube?
Uhum. Pronto.
E a TT vai se segurar na sala, né?
Pronto. Tudo feito. Vambora, galerinha. Vamos lá. E começando.
Back to the beginning.
De volta ao
We all
começo.
come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
Alce.
This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted.
Essa não é a história que eu
This
esperava.
story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Ué. Ué. O som cortou. Ué. O som cortou, pessoal. O som deu uma cortada do nada. Ué. E começou. Nós aqui, todo gordão aqui. Ué. O que aconteceu? Pera aí, pessoal. O som do nada parou. Ué. Vamos ver. Ué. Pior que tá saindo som. É só o jogo. Ué, o jogo parou de sair som. Pera aí, deixa eu voltar aqui pro menu. O jogo parou de sair som, do nada. Que estranho. Pera aí. Vamos fechar o jogo aqui e abrir de novo, né? Ué. Eu até achei que tinha bugado a live. Falei, pô, deixa eu pular aqui então. Vou pular. Do nada? O som do jogo fez ó. Já começou bugando o som do jogo. Vamos lá, ainda o load bem rápido.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer.
Pra quem não viu o começo, galera, aproveita, hein?
Better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Eu vou pular, né? Melhor pular porque a gente já viu ali, né? Vambora. Chegou. O gordão aqui. Todo sujo. Ele corre? Não corre. Não é possível que os caras não viram ele. O jogo tá bonito. Agora eu posso correr, hein? Até que enfim. Oxi. E agora? Tem que vir pra cá, né? Nossa, olha o breu. Escurão. Não vai enxergar nada. Eita, nós. Joga um game bom. Boa. Ah, acertou. Conquistinha. Eu já morri, velho. Olha o YouTube censurando. Bota Redfall aí é foda. Starfield até zerar. Bora, bora. O bagulho já começa como? Insano. Ó.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene.
Vamos lá.
There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
É, o visu tá bonito, hein? Eu desliguei os negócios de efeito lá. Ok, temos o mapa aqui. Só segura Select. Ok. Bastante coisa aqui.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
I'm not done here yet.
Entendi. Não posso ir explorar, tenho que ir pelo caminho ali. Enquanto. Junto com ele. Queria ir pelo outro canto, mas não pode.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
É.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Vamos dar uma olhada no corpo.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Beleza, vamos lá então.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
É.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Será que tem algo pra eu
I need to
procurar
think
aqui?
through the facts of the case. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Você agora pode explorar livremente o quadro caso pressionando. Ah, técnicas de açougue, hein?
Hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it.
We're just getting started. Let's head down a hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Peraí, preparei, faltou um ali do lado. Faltou mais um, caramba. É porque tem que mexer. Depressão ir embora. Podia pular, né? Eu tenho que dar a volta.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old. Oh. gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Excesso de céu. O céu tá bonito, hein?
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Pera aí, meu parceiro.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
É. Lógico que eu vou checar.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
Você pode usar fragmentos de manuscrito para pôr armas no lugar mental.
He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movies.
Legal. Tem o caso, o mapa. Objetivos. Vá à cena do crime contra o policial. Ok. Lembrando que eu nunca tô seguro quando eu tô ali no meu modo... Na minha mente. E aquele negócio ali? Aquele amuleto. Tem mais ali. Pera aí. Os amuletos. Pior que tem um caminho pra cá também, né? Deixa eu ver. Será que dá pra chegar pra cá também? Ou não vou poder? Não.
I'm not done here yet.
Imaginei. Isso que eu ia perguntar. Beleza. Já que não tem, vamos pro outro.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Here together at the murder site. I did not.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Tem vários lugares escondidos aqui já.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Tá bonito, hein? O jogo está topzera.
Welcome back, Anderson.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
É aqui que morava a bruxa. Não tem nada aqui? Tem nada aqui. Vim na casa da bruxa pra não ter nada. Eu, hein? É, tem algumas coisas que tá dando uns efeitos bugados. Aí, segunda-feira. Uhum. Ah, olha os itens ali.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Aí, ó. Bom explorar bastante. Tá vendo? Sempre tem item bom pra poder pegar. Só que eu já me perdi, já não sei como é que eu volto lá pro policial. Floresta grande, cara, pra explorar. O que dá pra entrar na árvore ali? Dá não. O pior que tá o maior breu. Deixa eu só fazer um negócio aqui. Que eu mesmo não tô enxergando. E pronto. Agora eu tô enxergando. Minha tela tava muito escura.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Ah, isso que eu queria saber. Os
Hey there,
cabeças.
Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Tem marca ali. Alguma coisa lá naquela sala. Do nada? Opa. Primeiro desenho, linha de água, caldeira real feita de um vulcão lava. Segundo desenho, linha de água, projetada máquinas estranhas. Vambora. Eu olhei aqui dentro, tem nada também. A cena do crime aqui, ó. Chegamos.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
Yeah, that's me. Mulligan told me you were coming the other way. Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Aí,
Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body
Vamos lá.
is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Permite que Saga veja pistas ativas. Você pode selecionar a imagem principal e colocar no quadro de quadros.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
É possível ver as metas no quadro de casos nos seus objetivos. Investiga a cena do crime. Casos.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message? Nope.
Ah, 2 lancheiras, caldeirão do leite. Beleza. Tá, peraí. Objetivos. Bom. Beleza.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
É.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Você pode pressionar para conferir os objetivos atualizados. Investiga a cena do crime, descubra mais sobre a vítima e descubra mais sobre o assassino. Tá.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Vários assassinos. Beleza, deixou as pegadas.
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Bom. Vamos ver aqui. Tem mais coisa aqui, ó.
Someone left in a hurry. knocked the tripod over.
Uhum.
Was it for a camera?
Provavelmente era uma
Someone was
câmera.
drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Eu tô quase descobrindo
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I
quem
sure
foi o
do.
assassino.
His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Beleza. Tá. Temos o 3 aqui. Essa pista ali, aqui dentro na casa. Tá, vamos primeiro fazer o quadro de casa aqui pra gente começar a encaixar.
Nah.
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Ok.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Então, vamos lá. A gente tem mais uma pista.
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13...
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years.
Algo estranho, algo estranho.
Why now?
A vítima veio de...
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake.
it's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Fiquei esperando.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense. I didn't know trees got...
There's a piece of paper on the ground. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were
Longe de
right.
ser a última.
This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Bom, vamos lá então. Eu tenho um quadro ali.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
Beleza. Vamos lá.
We found a page in the woods. A a story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Vou ter que voltar lá no corpo dele.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Bora.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Nada. Enfim, vambora. Vamos voltar lá pro corpo.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Tem que falar com ele.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks.
Bora.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they've seen much stuff this gruesome.
É que tem alguma coisa aqui? Opa! Já achei.
There's another lunchbox.
Aí, ó. Ué. Foi isso agora, velho. Ela subiu e desceu.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Beleza. Cadê o cara? Vai na frente porque eu não conheço o caminho não, meu parceiro. Tô indo aqui.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Pegar o carro.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Olá. Ih, tamo aqui.
The diner's just up the waterfront.
Ó o visu.
Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it in Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Jesus, Charlie.
Queria café. Tamanho de cidade.
Cute.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides...
Meter a lanterna nos outros aqui dentro.
go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Calvin Lake was fast off.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Opa. Ah, a mulher escondeu alguma coisa. Ó. Cadê? Da lancheirinha aqui. Pera aí, como é que eu ponho a lancheirinha aqui? Beleza. Ah, aí vem em cima, consigo ver, ó. Então, tipo aqui, ó. Em Cauldron Lake ainda tem algumas pra pegar. Eu tô começando a entender como é que funciona o esquema ali. Ok. Ela.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Primeiro caso com uma seita e ela toda feliz.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
O que é isso aqui?
Yes.
Então, peraí.
Think.
Tá, então aqui. Um próximo. Agora, interroga as testemunhas na lanchonete. Ok. Vamos lá, né? Tem mais gente pra interrogar?
Exactly why I hate small towns.
Keep it down, Ed. You know how touchy these rural types can be.
Rest easy, buddy.
I need a tool to get this open.
Ok, pra lá não dá pra ir. Vamos pra cá então. Ok. Então, vamos investigar ainda, né? O que mais eu posso interrogar?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
Ah, eu já fui.
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
Não consigo investigar mais ninguém? Esse aqui. Mano. Peraí, será que tem alguém aqui? Ué, não tô... Interroga as testemunhas na lanchonete. Ué, tá conseguindo interrogar? Ninguém mais quer falar, ué? Mas quem que eu vou interrogar aqui, gente? É que o negócio não tá pegando. Ah, mano, tem alguma coisa errada. Mano. Ué. Pera aí, vamos voltar pra cá. Pra pistas, né? Vamos ver aqui, ó. O perfil, né? Aí, ó. Booker.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
Found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Hmm.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Beleza. Aí, ó.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious, but soon enough there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know. So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
Já saiu pra Game Pass? Nada, grande sombra. Esse aqui ainda não saiu.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
Esse aqui é o desemborsei. Desemborsado. Cadê o mapa? Ó, o mapa aqui, ó. Mandou acessar o mapa? Pensei que ia lançar ainda. Não. Difícil esse aqui entrar no Game Pass.
Let's go. Well, Casey,
I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult.
Por enquanto, damos tirinho. Só investigação. Mas tá bacana a investigação.
Cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you.
Aí, ó.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier.
True, true.
Have a good one, Sheriff.
Parece trenzinho. True, true.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Bora.
In the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Vamos lá. Sala de necrópsia.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Tem coisa aqui?
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. It only had a tour guide, also. Bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow, you think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park.
A viagem.
Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Mano, como é que é? Lembrei daquele do Júlio do desodorante do urso, né? Mano, bizarro o bagulho.
Agent?
Tem alguma coisa aqui? Deixa eu explorar aqui mais, né? Porque às vezes eu posso encontrar.
The investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious.
Opa, tem outra porta aqui. Tem que aproveitar e já explorar tudo. Tô aqui dentro, né? Tá. Opa, tem coisa aqui também, ó. Peraí. Aí, ó, já vou pegar. Já vou pegando, ó.
Some patience, please.
11,5. Nem leu. Opa! Mapa da delegacia, hein? Boa. Boa. Dorme não. Esse simulador de CSI. Vicção, 14 horas de game. É 14 horas?
I guess you guys don't have that problem though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Já vamos entrar nos lugares aqui, ó. Ah, não dá pra passar aqui. Ah, vamos aqui no outro aqui também. Eita, não dá pra usar essa chavinha. Eu tenho uma chave do Atari, não posso dropar os itens? Vamos lá, fazer a necrópsia. Trancado. Ixi, lanterna ilumina até. Lanterna aqui é braba.
Let's take a look at our patient.
Vamos lá.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Maluco dormindo aqui, ó. Ó o pé, todo torto.
What was the cause of death? What other clue? There's writing on here.
Tem coisa
Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Deixar algo dentro do peito dele. Então, peraí. Vamos lá. Casos. Pego dele.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
É. Causa da morte.
Doesn't make sense.
Tá inchado.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
Escrita ritual.
There's definitely something in his chest.
Aí, ó.
Did the killers leave it there?
28 pra completar tudo. 8 horas só desvendando o caso e o resto é gameplay. Dizendo só por dizer mesmo. Nem vi a análise do game. Ixi. Olha o comercial. Beleza. Tá. Por enquanto não precisa mais aqui. Vamos ver o que tem dentro do corpo dele.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait!
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
Eita, maluco. Eita, nós. Porpetão levantou como? Ó.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go.
Ó. Eita, nós. Ó, vou atirar no seu saco, hein. Ó. Tá, mano.
Vanished.
Fim do primeiro capítulo, ó. Ó, musiquinha. Põe um rata-laica. Que rata-laica? Cadê o círculo de sal e água benta? O jogo tá muito bom. Muito bom. Cadê você, Discord e o Break? Ó a musiquinha, ó. Vou até aproveitar que tá tocando a musiquinha, deixa eu pegar uma água. Como? A música vai ficar tocando 10 horas.
Have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb.
A dead man turned into a monster.
Te amo,
as
Ed.
a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future? There's no rational explanation. This is the case.
Ih, bateria 1%, ó. Ih, mas tá lá no vermelhinho também, ó. Tá lá no vermelhinho, ó. Charlie, ou Charlie Mother, hein? Queria jogar isso aí. Beleza.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on
Vai ser jogo bom agora, Black. É ele mesmo. Ah, ele.
We both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Vambora.
Must be locked from the other side.
Opa. Será que tem mais item aqui pra pegar? Não.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay? Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
É. Essa deles é acreditar na história, tipo.
Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real. Magic's not real. Right. Mulligan.
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real.
Tipo, os caras viram. Aí só 2 pessoas e um corpo morto. Eu creio que eles não iam deixar alguém sair, né, pô? 2 corpos mortos. Aí 2 caras saem. E os policiais falam, não, pode ir, o cara sem coração. Mano. É possível que os caras acreditam nisso.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
A smart choice, Anderson.
Tchau, roupa.
Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. This is the same symbol as that cult necklace.
Not exactly hiding in the shadows, are they?
Merceda won't roll over on the issues.
Prefeito Settler. Menino, né?
rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer.
Um carro pode ser usado para viajar de um lugar para outro. Vamos então para Cauldron Lake.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Ô coração, cadê vocês no Discord? Pera aí.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
Ué. Ó. Deixa eu entrar aqui. No Discord.
Great. This area is supposed to be close to the public. The writer of these pages knows
Já
what
tá
will
de
happen.
tarde já.
Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are.
Se eu quiser mudar pro modo qualidade, tem que voltar pro menu? Ou eu posso mudar direto aqui no jogo? Ah, posso mudar direto aqui, ó. Deixa eu ver.
Here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
É, vou deixar no outro. Não mudou nada. Um pouco embaçado só. Ai, caramba, pera aí. Cadê? Ué? Senhor. Que AD? Não tem AD não.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree.
Esses AD aí é...
What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
Não, tem pouquinho. Isso aí é de sua cabeça que tá vendo muito
We're not
AD.
seeing the full picture yet.
Deixa eu abrir aqui, cadê? Pronto, pronto, ó. Já tô aqui no Discord já, ó. Aí, pronto. Vou voltar aqui, ó. Tá vendo? Aí, ó. Tamo aí, ó. Ainda não. Ainda não. Ainda não tô não, ainda não tô não. Falta um pouquinho pra eu ficar isso, chegar nesse nível aí. Caramba. Vamos lá. Vou voltar aqui. Aí, pronto. Vamos lá. Não, nem tá passando AD. Reclamando aí de AD. Não tá passando AD não. Uma pouquinha coisa. Ué, é porque... Isso é um sinal. É um sinal pra Prime, ó. Tá vendo? Olha os caras olhando aqui. Pera aí.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Deixa eu ver o negócio aqui. Mano. Aí, pronto.
Why don't you come over and say hi? Hey, you're FBI, right?
Pronto.
Heard you hear about that murder?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
Com você aconteceu também de crashar o som do jogo?
And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business.
Então,
Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, man.
comigo aconteceu dele parar. Eu tive que abrir o jogo de novo que...
Nasty stuff. How's it going?
Então,
How did you hear about the murder, Elmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers...
só no começo?
Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World Amusement Park. There's
O meu literalmente ficou sem som.
And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy.
Uhum. Uhum. Então. Aí que eu...
What'd you find there, Stephen?
É.
Nothing. Just something that shouldn't be here. Raccoons my ass.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga.
Linda saga.
Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Aqui no meu monitor, o que eu tô vendo, eu clareei. Mas o da tela ali tá diferente do que eu vejo aqui. Mas queda bem escuro.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
É, a lanterninha agora. O tamanho da luz.
I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Parceiro. Pegada.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes
Monsters,
up, I'll raid it.
overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
Vai na vermelhinha que não tem. Mas não tem. Fica tranquilo que não tem. Ué, cadê o maluco? Pera aí. Agora tem as pistas? Vamos lá. Objetivos. Siga o rastro de Nightingale. Beleza. Siga Nightingale em Cauldron Lake. Beleza. Cadê? Televisão. Ah, tá. Isso aqui eu já assisti. Rádiozinho da música que tocou lá 2 horas. Beleza. Ok, né? Devo subir aqui ou continuo descendo? Vou seguir as pegadas, né? E agora?
I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Vamos lá. Olha os periquitos voando. Lanterna forte, né? Aqui é o negócio do... Eu já tinha lido.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Lembro que era por aqui em algum lugar. Deixa eu ver aqui.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Então, fusível. Deve ficar do lado de fora. Cheguei, hein? Aí, ó. Chegou na hora. Ó, falava de um fusível. Pera. Será que é pra cá? Opa. O fuzil tá queimado. Isso aqui é o que eu já li.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Bote as luzes pra funcionar na Witch House. É agora. Peraí, antes deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui.
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Beleza, casos. Vamos ver aqui no arquivo. Ó. Essa aqui é a meta.
No.
Esse aqui é aqui, ó. Falta mais um.
Nope.
Não, peraí. Ele não tá envolvido. Não. Meta da seita. Ok. Usa os símbolos pela seita parece quase comercial, como uma marca. É aqui, ó. Manuscrito. Aquele contando o que eu fiz. Justa posição.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Bom. Se é isso mesmo. Bora. Então, beleza. Agora. Certo. Vamos entrar na casa que tá com luz agora. Ah, tem café, ó. Ah. Salvamento rápido. Beleza, o que é isso aqui? Mais munição.
Another page.
Também aqui.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror.
Mostra teu.
Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Uhum.
Witch's Ladle, towering over Saga.
Vai. Beleza. Vem pra cá. Ixi, esse vento aqui, muito louco. Deixa eu ver aqui. Ó, limo, ó, lime limon. É, esse aqui é Sprite aí, ó. Que isso? Passou o bicho correndo aqui. Quietinho.
A cultist. A monster. Like Nightingale. The solution has to be in here.
Come campo, mexer nos arbustos, encontrando os pegadinhos. Ó, a pagininha do manuscrito. Ah, aumenta o bag. Opa, alta a 12. Ixi. Tentar a sorte no balcão. Oxi, a cadeira mexendo sozinha. Deixa eu pensar. O bloco tá no balcão. Não esquece, atualizar o código. 723. Peraí, deixa eu entender aqui. Setecentos e vinte e três. Caramba, hein? O cara é mestre, hein? Galera, é o seguinte. O jogo travou. Ó. 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 Não sai, não interage, não faz nada, ó. Simplesmente o jogo bugou. O jogo de 270 conto. Bugando. Ai, ai. Verdade. Ixi.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch.
Adeus volante, né? Porque o volante não é da Xbox, né?
I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
O que vai cair no não licenciado? Mandei o...
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Acho... Ah, eu mandei lá. Provavelmente amanhã deve responder.
I should keep looking here.
Aí aquele outro lá você mandou? Que eu te mandei? Do kart? Eu fui. Eu tentei. Vamos ver se eles vão responder. Só amanhã também? É, 120, né? 25. Ah! Caramba! Tá bugado aqui, ó. Acabei de descobrir um bug no jogo, velho. Fiz de novo e bugou de novo, ó. Essa parte do cadeado aqui tá bugada, ó. Ah, de novo, travou. Ó. 16 minutos atrás, 2 minutos atrás. Mano. Que feio, mano. Então quer dizer, ali é uma parte que não dá pra... Se você errar a senha, o jogo trava.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the
Ah, quer ver? Vou fazer de novo, ó. O mesmo esquema que eu tava fazendo, ó. Pô, foi duas vezes. Duas vezes, velho.
I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Ó, vamos lá. Caramba, velho. Porque podia ter um save aqui, né? Pra eu não ter que voltar tudo. Não tem um save, né? É só na xicrinha. Ai.
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Ó. Não vou nem perder tempo, ó. Eu só vou abrir e vou soltar, ó. Ó, eu vou abrir e vou voltar. Beleza. Ó. Ó, beleza, certo? Agora eu vou fazer a mesma coisa que eu... Ó, tá saindo. Tá saindo. Agora eu vou... Ó, agora eu vou fazer o bagulho, ó. Olha lá, mano. O jogo não vai, velho. O jogo tá travando, mano. Que isso, cara? Mano. 270... Tá, é isso aí, 270 pila. O jogo tá travando quando bota a senha, cara. Enquanto eu erro a senha, eu fico normal. Na hora que eu acerto, o jogo buga. Mano. Caralho, velho. Acione gameplay. Aí lascou. Lascou, você tá vendo, né? Você vê. 270 conto, eu nem ganhei. O produtor não mandou, comprei. Sorte que tem reembolso, né?
Another page. Making progress.
Meu Deus, velho. Deixa eu salvar depois de ler os textos, né? Porque senão toda hora eu vou ter que ficar fazendo isso aqui. Eu não sei o que eu vou fazer. Tem como ignorar esse cadeado? Então, mas se eu ignorar, eu fico sem a 12. As mesas mexendo sozinho. Melhor é isso. Tem uns objetos aqui que ficam pulando do nada. Mas... Ó. Vamos lá. Agora eu não sei. Ó. Não, pelo menos matar os inimigos tá legal. Ó, eu vou tentar fazer diferente agora. Ó. Ó, na hora que eu pôr o 9 vai travar, velho. Aí que é foda, mano. Ai. Aí é foda, o jogo fica travando ali, velho. Nossa, Você falou pra atirar no vidro, né? Atravessou o vidro e furou a madeira. Caralho. Ai. Vamos ver. Aí é foda, mano. Não tem o que fazer. Eu já fechei o jogo, abri de novo e buga do mesmo jeito. Como é que eu vou fazer? Ó, porque a senha, galera, é o 9. É só apertar o 9 aqui agora, ó. Agora foi! É um milagre! Ah, é. É porque eu falei que eu pedi reembolso. É por isso, certeza. 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 É porque eu ia pedir reembolso. Aí o jogo falou, não, reembolso não. Ó, aí, ó. Aí ele funcionou, você viu? Porque 3... Não, uma vez é coincidência. Agora 3 vezes, meu. Porra! Eu acho que porque se fizer rápido, eu tava fazendo rápido. Pode ser que fazer rápido buga. Como eu fiz devagar agora, vai saber. Esse tipo de bug, aí sim, cara, é um bug que chateia. É o bug que te atrapalha a progredir. Agora, quando é bug de igual as suas cadeiras mexem sozinhas, eu nem ligo. Mas, pô, bug que... Na progressão do jogo, porra, aí é sacanagem. Oh, ah, mas peraí. Não, fiote. É, mover, espaço rápido, seta pra cima. Curar vai ser a seta pra baixo. E essa 12 aqui vai ser a seta pro lado. Aí, beleza. Vou ficar na pistola lá. Vou utilizar agora. Beleza. Objetivo. Interprete o significado da página. Então, vamos lá pro manuscrito.
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready.
Esse aqui já foi lido.
Witch's ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch.
Já foi também, da TV também já foi. Acho que aqui não vai ter mais nada. Deixa eu ver o negócio. Estacionamento. Tá. Sala de descanso. E local do crime, né? Tá, aqui pra cima tá bloqueado. Mas tem algum... Ah, isso que eu ia falar. Não é possível que não ia ter nada. Beleza. É igual no primeiro Alan Wake. Os bagulho ficam escondidos. Tem que explorar mesmo. Já vi que a 12 ali tem pouca munição também. Vou guardar. Vou ter que interpretar... Deixa eu só ver mais uma coisa. Se tem mais alguma coisa aqui dentro que eu deixei passar despercebido. Acho que não. Eu peguei a página ali também. É que eu já fiz tudo mesmo. Tá, aqui é o local e tem o departamento ali também. Que aí eu consegui abrir a porta aqui. Vamos ver se eu consigo chegar lá. Não. Tudo certo. Siga Nightingale. Então. Bizarro. Ué.
Nice talking to you too.
É. Não dá pra ir pra lá. Ah tá, esse aqui já tinha lido também.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Peraí. É confuso. Siga as etapas. Lavar a mão, tirar o fango da geladeira, tirar a soneca. Tá ali dentro da casa. Relógio. Língua de água. Cadeira. Segundo linha de água, estrutura projetada, linhas marcas estranhas. Pera aí. Tem as marcas pra gente saber. Lavar as mãos. Tá. O frango, cima e baixo. Então, peraí. Lavar as mãos. Tirar o frango. Esse aí, ó. Tá tentando, né?
Looks like they're tools of the trade.
Pronto. Eu já sabia os dois. O último era só ir chutando. Vamos lá. Bom, peraí. Ok, vamos pra cá. Opa! OVNIs, guia definitivo para avistar objetos voadores não identificados, ó. É um guia. Esses desenhos. Deixa eu ver, no final fala. Quando me preparei para voltar, senti alguém me observando, presença inexistente. Eu achei que era dica de algum puzzle. É, pra lá não tem como ir, vou ter que... É porque aqui... é aquela casinha que eu tava, né? Tá tocando a música mó tensa. Não, vou dar um save, né? Porque depois vai que eu buga aí, eu tenho que fazer de novo. Caramba, mas pra onde que eu vou? Maria, o jogo... me judiou. Ah, peguei aqui, ó. E os itens escondidos ali. Mano. Pior que eu não tô... Será que é pra ir pra cá? Sei lá, achei que era um coletável, né? Vai que cola. Ok, né? Tem que ser aqui. Deixa eu ver o que eu falar. Ah, não vai. Ah, não vai porque não é o caminho certo. Ai, ai.
Witch's Ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She started to read the first part of the ritual words. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. The words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
Deixa eu ver aqui, ó. Caramba. Nossa.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Não.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. Nah. Oh.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
I think.
They were tearing into the naked guy with knives.
Ué. Mano. Travou de novo, você acredita? Ai. Ficamos save corrompido, que o jogo começou agora. E ó, não tá travando o jogo, ó. Olha aqui. Eu não tô conseguindo sair, eu não consigo sair da... Outro bug, o grande sombra. Você vê aí, ó. Mano. Pois é, eu ainda comprei ainda. Pior que eu comprei, né? Tipo... Pô, 270 conto o jogo ficar bugando desse jeito. Ó. Oh.
Figured all this out already. So this goes here, and that goes there. The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Não, tá aqui. Vamos ver aqui pra onde vai. Tentando de novo.
These stashes could contain
Não,
clues about the cult.
não tô voltando. Tô. Vê se vai agora. Eu bugando? Não, brincadeira. Objetivo. Realize o ritual para abrir a justa posição. Beleza. Deixa eu fazer o seguinte. Dá o save. Ok. Beleza. Beleza.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
Beleza. Bom, agora... Ah, peraí. Eu salvei.
This mug always cheers me up.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots.
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Ah, já até sei onde que é.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
Vamos lá. Já sei.
Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the
Não se esqueça de salvar com frequência. Ah, obrigado, jogo. Se você não me avisa...
Did you get lost?
Até o jogo já avisa pra você salvar com frequência. Não, mas o jogo não é ruim, só que esses bugs tá foda.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream. And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Realize o ritual da justa posição. Ok.
Sounds literary. But what does it mean? found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would.
Coloque o coração na placa de bruxa. Na placa de bruxa. Um pouco complicado, né? Deixa eu ver se é aqui mesmo. É aqui mesmo. Ok. Deixa eu ver o negócio. Se eu for pra cá, ali tem um canto e tem uma outra passagenzinha pequena aqui, ó. Vai ser lá naquela árvore. Ai, caramba. Pera aí, carrega. Caramba, eu fiquei... Ui. Nossa. Mas peraí. Na placa da bruxa. Ah, é aqui, ó.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror. Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Mom. Logan? Mom, help. Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things. What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? This is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
Yeah. Oh.
Need to find Nightingale.
Mas ela é vermelhona.
He's here. Nightingale.
Opa, mais um livrinho.
Trapped here. Who escaped? Danger.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Opa. Mano, ele fica até cego agora. Nossa. Acabando a bala. Caramba, velho. Vai. Ah. Me matou, velho. Tem que tomar cuidado, as balas acabam rápido. Caramba, velho. Pronto.
No.
Nossa. Bom, pelo menos a 12 tá dando bom. Derrotado.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger.
Ué.
Thanks. Got it.
Uhum. É.
Hey.
Seria eu.
Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face scratch.
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before.
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
Desaparecido há 13 anos, hein? Aí contar a história aí, ó. Ó, tomando copyright. Não vou tomar porque eu não sou monetizado. É. Não, lá eu sou.
All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Oh, bye.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place?
Amanhã assim.
I got out.
Should look around.
Ah, que feio, dá pra ver a parede invisível.
Could be further clues
Ó.
out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly.
Dá pra ver o riscão da parede invisível.
To the overlap. To Nightingale.
Peraí, eu tenho um objetivo opcional. Investigar a área alagada. Volte para brincar. Não. Vou investigar a área.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
Opa, peraí, tem um escritinho aqui.
The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
Ver se encontrou alguma coisa pra cá. Onde é que eu vou encontrar? Objetivo opcional, investigue aqui. Já olhei se eu encontrei uma caixa. Vai lá, vai lá.
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
Bom, fez o savezito aqui, né? Beleza. Vamos lá, pô.
The rider went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them. The dark presence, Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves. The dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Who said that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please. Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted. Echoes of the writer's dreams. Fading in, fading out. The next story and the story after that. The writer was writing again.
Aí, ó. Bom, é isso aí, galera. Vou ficando por aqui. Foi mais um. Tamo junto aí, valeu demais. Amanhã tamo de volta. Bugado não, mas era isso aqui. Beleza? Tamo junto, é nóis, abraço. Fui.